Hello everyone, and welcome to the Elden Ring. James with you. Another open world game. Now, if you remember Scrim or Skyrim, however you choose to pronounce it, you will find it's just like this game here. And of course, the granddaddy of all games, Dungeons and Dragons. Now, as we take a trip through the opening sequence here, you're going to run through the menu and ask us to agree or not to agree with what's going on. Of course, this is my first time even looking at this game, so please bear with me. This is going to be kind of touch and go for us. So I'm not too sure how this is going to work. But we're going to have some fun with it anyway. Now, going through this little bit of menu here, I had a little trouble because I couldn't exactly figure out what it was asking me to do. But we figured it out in the end. Instead of, going through a whole bunch of no tricks and trades and jumping through hoops and over fences, we just took the first guy here, the Vanguard. And there are interesting characters here, to be sure. Male or female, however you choose to play. And certainly for our female gamers, they can have the option to play either way also. Now, I took the first guy, not because he got a big sword, and we're going to need all the muscle power we can get. It looks like he's a tough soldier, so this is going to be a long playthrough. So it's like Scrim, I got to get back in, or Skyrim. I choose to call it Scrim. I got to get back into and do a recording of. These games are really long, or can be really long, or really short. I mean, it depends on the gamer, I guess. I like to really get into a game like this, and I like to explore everything. So if you're going to watch with us, I hope that you will understand that and don't be too critical of us. Here, I'm just using my name, man. I ain't going to go through all this Agor or Aragon or whatever type names. This is basically, like a save file when you punch your name in here. Some of you may choose to do that, and that's okay by me. Of course, I've got, just so you know, I got a lot of games in the fire right now. Getting ready to play this Skywalker Saga Star Wars game coming out. I'm going to play straight through it. But I'll be hitting on these other games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Skyrim, and Elden Ring here. I also bought the Elden Ring online. I'm sure most of you have that as well. And there's all sorts of things you can do in this game. This is the beauty of playing a game like this, is you have many avenues for which you can approach. I was going to edit this out, but I said, no, you need to see what's going on. I mean, there's so many different ways and character changes you can play in this. I mean, it's just like Skyrim. And for many, a core can be just as intense. Maybe a little more. I'm trying to back out of the screen now, and I'm not quite figuring out how to do this. We'll get it here in just a minute. He's messing with me here. I hate it when it gets me into screens like this, because it can be confusing. I mean, everybody's got to admit that. I mean, because I'm in a hurry now. I want to get a game started. You're probably saying, hit that button, hit that button. I can hear you all out there now. Well, like I say, it's my first time coming through this, so, you know, there's going to be a little confusion. When I want to back up, I usually hit the circle button, but it doesn't seem to be working here. If you want to, you can advance your screen and get by this. Yay!
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, Rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, a loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless, a tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
The opening monologue on this reminds me of the Lord of the Rings. Not only is it beautifully done, but the artwork is fantastic. Looks like we're standing in some kind of a, what used to be a castle. The throne room looks like. Or the foyer to the throne room. Down here on the right is some poor soul. We're gonna do, right now I'm testing out my weapons and my moves with the controller. So I don't want to run out there and go to attack something and not have an attack, have the wrong attack button. Of course the R1 for attack and the R2 for a shield, and then I believe it's the L2 button for block. This is on the PlayStation now. Of course, I have no idea what this does. Well, maybe it resurrects my life. I don't know. I'll read more about it later. Right now, I want to get into the intro here. Of course, here once again, we're gonna figure out what to do with these screens and stuff as we bounce back and forth. Because, like I said, it's my first playthrough of this game, and we're just playing it from here. We'll get it though as we progress. Man, look at the artwork on this. Freaking beautiful. Now, if you look around all these buildings, some of these buildings, you'll see that there might be some hidden loot. So we're going to run around a couple of these buildings, or this one if you're on the left, just to make sure. We don't want to miss nothing, or try not to miss nothing. Well, nothing back here, so we'll get on with our little mission here. Got a bad feeling about this. Especially with a door like that. Got that huge shaking feeling. Like, travel through me if you dare. Uh-oh. This spider-looking guy got all kinds of weird stuff. Now, I still think I could have beat this guy. Because I'm not one to back off and run away. I just go straight in and attack. Because I figured the closer you get to him, the less chances he's going to have to hit you. But in this case, I was wrong. You know, you rush into somebody and you get in and start smacking, don't let him breathe or recover. Your chances of winning, in my opinion, increase. Now, as this girl, this rider, the girl and the horse appear, I want you to notice her, I believe it's her right hand, but there's a ring, and then her herself. I believe this, she's wearing the Elden Ring, and that she is the queen.
Don't worry,
This is
Tom.
my first impression of this, especially when they showed her hand with a ring on it. See?
We found him here,
The Elden Ring.
after all.
It looks just like the one I own. Now, I could
One
be
of his
wrong,
kind
so, I'm
is
just
sure to
guessing
seek
here.
The Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Looks like now we're in some kind of underground cavern. Now, I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do here. Looks like a ghost in front of us here. In just a minute, you'll see it. Of course, I'm not quite sure what this does, but we're going to figure it out by the time we get for our next video. Now there's looks like an apparition of some type. Now that's going to tell us that there's some kind of tunnels down here. The thing is, we got to figure out how to get down to them, or even if we're supposed to go down to them. Which is, we run around with really can't find an entrance instead of jumping. I'm not too sure I want to do that. Off camera, I'll probably take a jump down there and see if I land on dirt or anything. Of course, you're probably screaming at the camera now saying, do this, do that. You know, like I say, this is my first playthrough and I haven't watched any other gamers do this, so. This is the beauty of playing games, man. You learn. You learn as you go. It's like Red Dead Redemption or Skyrim or a few other games I can mention. You have fun with those games by learning and looking around. I like these open world games. This here, I'm thinking about just jumping down there and taking that chance. I don't know how I come out. I'll find out that off camera. It's probably the way to go. Take a leap of faith there. Of course, we just run right out the doohickey here. For some reason, I think we're supposed to go through there, though. Either that or I'm just not seeing it. Well, here in just a few minutes, we're gonna pause the video or save the video, and we'll catch you next time for more Elden Ring. Until that time, I'm James with Equestrian Magic Gaming. Thanks for watching.